Hey Libra, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your Love Sitch spread for February 2022. And I am going to go ahead and move this so you can see the cards. There you go. And this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to look at your love situation, Libra. We're going to look at your energy, the person who you're thinking about, their energy, the energy that you share, possible outcome. We're going to get some energy that you don't see coming this month. And we'll get some advice too. Okay, and we'll do some clarifying. So let's see, Libra, what is going on with you? We've got the Four of Cups. So somebody, the first thing that I heard is somebody not regulating. And I'm feeling like that's self-regulation, like somebody's upset, somebody's being passive aggressive, somebody's being kind of standoffish, but somebody's not accepting this offer of love. And let's take a look here. They are interested in you, whether this is you or whether this is somebody else. There's interest here, but there's some kind of betrayal that's being dealt with from the past. Okay. So it looks like somebody betrayed someone in the past. And so whoever is coming forward now, this knight is coming forward. Whoever's coming forward now is not being greeted with open arms. That is what it looks like. Okay. So Libra, let's take a look at your energy around the situation. It looks like you need somebody to come correct. You need somebody to speak the truth. You need to know the truth. Yeah, I can hear somebody saying unburden. You need someone to unburden. Here's the Star card. That's your wish. There's something that is your wish. I feel like you want this to work out. And I don't really feel like you want to leave this person out in the cold, even if you have done that because you've needed to, because this person hasn't been direct or straightforward. So let's take a look at their energy. They are coming forward. They're coming forward. They're keeping the door open. And, you know, a lot of times this is my therapy card, but this is some kind of collaboration. It can be a third party, but the third party can actually be helpful rather than a third party who's, excuse me, Libra, and rather than a third party who's getting in the way of two. This person is talking about this in love queen. I feel like this person is really recognizing how you feel about them, and they're also recognizing how they feel like they've been put on hold, but I feel like they're also saying they recognize how they put you on hold. They're seeing things differently. I feel like they are starting to see things differently because you're withholding your love from them somehow. And not that that's a bad thing, especially when you're trying to figure out, is this the right thing for me? I need certain things in order to make this be a wish come true. I don't want to leave this person out. And at the same time, I need to be able to trust them. I need to be able to feel like they're telling me the truth. They've left the door open. They're willing to do some kind of collaboration to figure this out. They know how you feel about them. They feel like they're being put on hold. They recognize they put you on hold. What I want to say though is that I don't feel like this person is really seeing everything from a different perspective just yet. I feel like up here, this is you not totally accepting their advances, but I also feel like this is them not completely seeing the whole truth of the situation, not completely seeing it from your viewpoint. They feel a bit, well, first of all, you're wanting them to come as a grown-ass person, and they are coming toward you as a knight and a page. So they're coming toward you thinking that they can kind of act with young mentality. Yeah. Okay. So when I'm saying, wow, check this out. All right. So this is energy that you're both experiencing. When I say he's coming forward or she's coming forward as a younger mentality, they immediately show up as the King of Wands, but reversed. So again, they're like, nuh-uh, I'm an adult, I'm a king, but they're reversed. And so this is an adult person coming through as their inner child. They're an adult and they're still coming through as, a place from when they were young. But here's the counterpart. Here's the Queen of Wands. So you're both recognizing that you are a pair. You are a divine pair. Your star card is here. And there's a lot of persevering. On your side, it looks like there's a lot of persevering with, hey, I have some boundaries and I have some non-negotiables here, and I want this to happen. I'm persevering through this, but I'm also needing my own wishes met. And this person is basically relying on you to take the brunt of this. They're not being completely, they're not giving 100% just yet. And again, here comes another night. It's like they're coming with night energy, but this is energy, the precursor to this King of Swords. But this is storming the castle with the truth. They're saying that they want to be honest and open and get to the bottom of something so that the truth can prevail. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the situation here and just do a little clarification. What is going on with this Four of Cups? Oh, okay, check that out. So this 5 just flew out, but it also, flipped itself back over. So we've got a 5 of Swords here reversed. This is past betrayal. And you're like not taking this cup of love, or however this person is coming toward you, you're not completely open to it, because you're like, is this past betrayal, present betrayal? Is this going to continue happening? And this person is like trying to fight for you. Tell me about this past betrayal. They're like, okay, we want some reconciliation here. This is in the past. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Let's start over brand new. This Knight of Wands, though, is coming. They're like, okay, clean cups, clean cups. Let's just move. And I get the feeling that this person doesn't really want to deal with the past. They just want to move forward. And it's like, I will do better. I will do better. But they're not really dealing with the actual issues, which is also that young mentality. Instead of like, okay, let's look at this. Let's see why this difficulty happened, what's going on, and now let's get past it. They're more like, let's just sidestep that part. Though they are saying, hey, I'm willing to go to therapy, but I feel like they don't even necessarily know what that means, like what they actually have to delve into. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at their energy first. Okay, Page of Wands, they're opening the door. If this did have to do with some kind of extracurricular activity, or another person, or work, or whatever it is that has created this conflict, this person is saying that it's over. And again, it's like, okay, let's just move forward. What are you saying about this therapy? They're saying that they are totally down to do some therapy, or down to have conversations, and they feel like it's going to bring you guys to a successful place. And when they're talking about this Queen of Cups, oh wow, okay, so what I'm hearing is somebody wants you to, they want to have babies. They want to have babies with you. They want to have a life with you, or they're at least saying that, because they're still, it's like they don't even know what they're saying. It's like, okay, I want to do the long haul. I want to be with you and, have a life with you and build a life with you. But it's almost like they don't even know what that entails. And so what they're saying it just seems childlike, because they don't know what kind of responsibilities come with that. And I feel like they're still involved in some defense mechanisms when big things come up. And that's what this Knight of Wands reversed is. I want it my way. And they're treating you kind of motherly, like, you just have to provide this for me. You just have to take care of this. You just have to get over this. It kind of feels a little bit like that. let's take a look at this Hanged Man. So the universe is putting them in a position to offering them the chance to see things differently, right? But they're still in that Hanged Man position. Let's see. Right. So again, it's like, here's this Four of Cups, and they're not accepting the cup that the universe is offering to them to see things from a different perspective. It's like they're trying to do better. I'm going to do better. I'm going to go forward and do things differently, but they might not even be able to because they don't really know what they need to do differently. Or if they have some kind of thing that comes up, they'll be tossed back into the way they always deal with things because they haven't really dealt with what they need to do differently or why they're even reacting and responding the way that they are. So let's take a look at your energy. Let's look at this King of Swords. Here's the Seven of Wands. You're really sticking to your guns with this. You're like, I need you to comment correct here. I need you to be open and honest. I need you to be an adult and think like an adult and think forward into the future and be realistic and be strategic. And these are some non-negotiables, and I'm standing up for myself with that. I'm holding true to that. I need you to unburden, or we can't go forward. I've got to know what I'm dealing with here. I almost feel like someone, like your energy is talking about, I don't want to be a fool here. I want to know what's going on so I know what I'm dealing with going forward into the future. And this is reversed, this Three of Wands. And you're like, I'm not going to do that until I know what's going on. Let's take a look at this star. And the star, here's the Hanged Man. So this star is like, it's almost like your wish is that this person sees things from a different way. It's almost like you're ahead of your time. Like you are on this timeline and this other person isn't on the same timeline yet. They can be, they could be. Let's look at that. But I want to look at this first. What is, you're not wanting to leave them out in the cold. Here's the deal too. This is something that I feel like you've done before. You have held space for someone to come into their own. You've held space for someone to come correct. And that is a lot of space holding. And because you've done that kind of space holding, you have been able to hold a lot of pain and transmute it. So you have this wisdom, you have this understanding and this knowledge, you know how to go forward with this. But the self-inquiry here is, do I need to do that again? I kind of get the feeling that I want this partner to meet me and be equal, not one of us be like, I want to be on the same page, not one of us still be, relying on the other as much. Like there's not the reciprocation or the equality of the reciprocation. But okay, I want to know, is this person going to be able to do this? Come correct the way that you want them to come. Wow. So when I ask that, this person just validates the fact that they know how you feel about them. They know that you are their person. So I almost feel like they're saying they're willing to do this for you. They're again saying they're willing to do this for you. And here's the marriage card. They're talking about having that longevity. Okay. And again, they're talking about like no harm, no foul, not looking at the past, just looking forward, clean cups. There's still this partial, right? Wow. Okay, they're identifying you as the person that they want to be with and they want to build a life with. However, they're also again saying that they're not necessarily ready or willing or even understand that there's work to be done to create a foundation that is going to be able to go forward equally. They're again saying that this is not going to be an equal give and take. They're expecting more from you than you are going to get from them. But I kind of feel like they don't even realize it because they don't have the wisdom that you do. They haven't held space and transmuted pain the way you have. And that doesn't mean they haven't gone through things in their life. It means they have processed them differently. All right, let's take a look at a possible outcome here, Libra. What is the possible outcome for this month? Okay, so we've got this Ten of Swords, but we've got this Death card and it's reversed. So this is like, oh, I still feel this betrayal that's up here and it's not healed yet we're still in this transition. It's not complete. It's not a full circle. Somebody's saying that this is full circle. The betrayal is full circle, but you're still dealing with it. So it is not complete. And that doesn't mean there's more betrayal that's coming. It just means that it's not being dealt with. Let's see what else. What else is coming for this month? What is the outcome for this month? Here is the offer again. And this is a big offer. This is a big seedling. It's a big offer to start something fresh, start something new, solid, stable, safe, secure. So somebody is offering that. And I also feel like this is what you are offering to this person. You're like, if you can be honest and open and be willing to work forward, I will be willing to hold this foundation and hold this space for you. They are saying that they want to do that. I feel like they want to do that, yet the actual star, the actual wish coming true this month, there are some hiccups. There are some bumps in the road. Tell me what that is. Somebody feels emotionally unavailable. And again, I feel like they don't even realize it. It's like they don't even realize how to connect or that they're not emotionally connecting. And this is because they are, this is from trauma. This is from some kind of trauma, and they learned how to not connect the way you want them to connect. This can be your trauma. You're wanting them to connect in a certain way, but I feel like it's their trauma not allowing them to even see through the veil in order to connect. Okay, so that looks like that's a possible outcome for this month, but tell me about going forward. Is the veil going to be lifted so that this person can see what it is that you need? Right now, they're in a protective space. So we're looking at the energy in present time. Okay, right now they're in a protective space. They're protecting their own heart, and they might not even realize they're doing it. But ultimately, here's temperance. Here is this balance. Here's this alchemy. I do, Libra, feel like this is a possibility. So let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming. I do feel like this is a possibility of alchemy. I just don't feel like it's going to happen overnight, in the next couple of weeks. But this person is saying that they see you as their person, their lifelong person, and they see you as the in-love queen. Okay. That means that they're seeing you as this divine energy. They are very attracted to you. There are lots of wands up here, and you also came in as the divine couple, as the wands. There's a lot of chemical attraction. It's just this other stuff that needs to be figured out. Okay, what you're not seeing coming. Despair. And I feel like this might be your despair because you're like, come on already. Let me do this. Like, let's do this. Wealthy man. What that is for me is action oriented, someone treating you like they understand your value, being action oriented with their energy, with their resources. Yeah. And here's courtship. So somebody is really trying hard. It's not that they don't want to, it's that they're missing something. They're not putting it together. Oh, thief. I know, so many times when I see this card, not all the time, but a lot, and I'm hearing it now, I hear thief in the night. So I feel like this person drains your energy because you're holding so much space for them. I feel like they see you as a particular thing. They see you as, they do value you. They're not acting exactly right, though, when it comes to building just yet. Though the potential is there. I will say that. Let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you, Libra. What does this person want to say to you? I can't stop thinking about you. I feel like, especially if you're not talking to this person or you've withdrawn a bit because you're figuring things out and you're kind of like, well, if you can come forward correctly, but you're kind of waiting for them to do that thing. So you're not engaging a whole lot. I feel like that's driving them crazy. I can't stop thinking about you. They're saying it's time for me to heal now. I really feel like they're going to tell you what you want to hear. And they're not just telling you because you want to hear it. However, their skill set to dive into that type of healing. Whew, talk about space holding. I really feel like you've got this, whatever. What am I trying to say? It's cut out for you. Something cut out for you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel like this person is trying to connect with you and they're talking about recognizing you and understanding you. I feel more so 2 Queens of Cups came out here. They are recognizing that you are very sensitive and intentional and intuitive, and they recognize you being empathic. I feel like that's what they're saying there. I'll pull one more of these. What is it that they're wanting to say to you? Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, I feel like this person, I don't see the devil card here at all, but I feel like this person I feel like this is very magnetic, and I feel like there's a bit of an obsession type of energy here. And I'm just going to pull from this Messages of Love Oracle and see what your angels and guides want to say about this connection. Wait, the timing is not quite right. I know. I feel like it's going to take them a while. You've got 2 Hanged Man cards here, and they have some catching up to do. Yep. Okay. Past life love, patience, strictly sexual. All right. So time is not quite right. You're the one who's having to endure the patience. Past life love, there is a definite connection here. Strictly sexual, with all of these wands up here at the very beginning, it does kind of feel like there's a sexual element to this. And then especially for this person, they are connecting sexually, but they're not necessarily doing the emotional work just yet, because I still feel like there is potential here, but you're going to be having to endure a bit, hold space a bit, have patience and wait. And so that is up to you how you want to do that. If you want to do that, I feel like this has been painful. That 10 of Swords is here, and it's been painful to go through this situation somehow. So let's take a look at this Romance Oracle and see what's going on, Libra. Wow, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I'll pull one more. Healing family issues. Yeah. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like some of that is needing to be done so this person can understand what their patterns are and how that's playing out in their life. I just feel like there's a lot of recognition this person needs to figure out about themselves. I'm going to look at some Moonology for you, Libra. A new start is coming. Adjustments are required. And confidence is your key to success. I really feel like that 7 of Wands and sticking to your guns and standing up for your truth is super important. All right. That's what I have for you, Libra. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another energy check. See you soon.